Christmas just won't be Christmas without any presents.
It's so dreadful to be poor. I've worked over this old dress 1,000 times, but it has to be ready for Sally Gardner's New Year's party.
Sally has so many nice, pretty dresses. It's not fair that some girls get everything and others get nothing.
We have more than nothing at all, Amy. Think of the Hummel family, living in a one-room cabin. They have nothing at all.
We have father and mother and each other.
I meant nothing new for Christmas.
Besides, I haven't got father either. He's off to the war. Oh, what an adventure it would be a soldier. I'd show those rebels. Why can't women be soldiers too?
You're only 15, Joe. You're not old enough.
I could lie about my age. I could wear a false mustache and beard and call myself Indigo Mach, age 23, late of Tortuga, and destiny-bound for valor upon the field. My cutlass is in action throughout the Spanish Main, and hearing of this minor skirmish between the states, I've decided to add its power to that of the righteous Union.
Joe, our father's a chaplain in the army. I'm sure he doesn't see much action.
I don't think he'd like to be in a real war anyway. I'm glad the fighting's far, far away, but father is needed to provide comfort and solstice.
Solace, Amy. It's solace.
I don't know why you guys always correct me. It's quite proper for a young lady to have a large vocabulary.
There's no such word as vocabulary.
Much you know, my teacher says it's the hallmark of genteel of a young woman to have a large vocabulary.
Vocabulary, Amy. It's vocabulary.
Oh no, as if they didn't have enough to worry about already.
Well, you've gotten out to see the whole family now, have you?
Yeah, we gave him our Christmas dinner. Amy? Well, we did, and it was very hospitable and generous of us.
Hospitable, Amy.
What, you gave them all your Christmas dinner?
Yes, we did.
Amy, that was very generous.
Wait, so then you have nothing for Christmas dinner yourselves?
Oh, well, later we're gonna make them some cold sandwiches or something.
No, I won't hear of it. You all come over to our house. We have a large Christmas goose, and we should be happy to share it with you.
That's a splendid idea.
Oh, well, how could we ever repay you?
Repay? Repay? What's this about repay?
You could repay them with my new play.
Wait, what's that?
After dinner, my sisters and I will perform the witch's curse for you.
The witch's curse?
I think singing Christmas carols might be more appropriate.
Do you play the piano?
I play a little, but Beth is wonderful at it.
Yes, our Beth is quite the virtuoso.
We have quite a large piano at our house. Beth, would you play some Christmas carols for us, and we'll all sing them together?
Oh, I would love to. I haven't been able to play in a while. I don't just how to play.
Well, we had a cellar on piano.
Amy,
Well, we did.
and you had to have a nice dress to go to school in.
Oh, but then after the carols, can we please do the witch's curse?
I insist upon it. This is shaping up to be a grand evening.
There's a part for you in it, if you like. You can play Rodrigo, who rescues the princess.
And what part do you play?
I played the wicked Gonzaga, who ducks the princess for the witch.
I must see this play. It sounds wonderfully exciting. Will you accept my offer to share Christmas dinner in exchange for these delightful entertainments?
How can we refuse?
Come on, everyone, on to dinner.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Glory to the newborn King.
Peace on earth and mercy, mild God and sinners. Hear, hear. The Pickwick Society forever. Come now, gentlemen. Please say he's to be a member.
Well, since he has heard the secrets of the club before he was invited, he must tell a secret to the club in order to join it.
Ooh, yes, tell a secret.
A secret, huh?
Worry, you don't have to.
Well, actually, I do have one. It's a rather plummy one. One that you should hear.
Me?
Yes, but first, I must have your promises that if I tell it, I can join your club.
Well, let's take it to vote again, shall we? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
All right, aye.
Is Mr. Pickwick missing a glove, perhaps?
Yes, I misplaced one months ago. I'm not sure when.
I know when. You lost at Sally Gardner's New Year's Eve party.
I did?
Mm-hmm. And I know where it is, too.
Where?
That's my secret. John Brooke has it.
Your tutor?
Why ever doesn't he return it?
He keeps it in his pocket. He looks at it and he sniffs it.
He what?
Well, isn't that peculiar?
I'm sure he would return it to you if you want it back.
Well, you'll just straighten this Mr. Brooke out right away, won't you, Meg? You'll tell him you want your property back.
Or I could call upon him sometime to make him return to you personally. That would be all right.
And if someone knew where it was,
He would return it to you as soon as possible, I'm sure of it.
I'd be very grateful to him for having found it.
He will be very glad to hear that, and I'm sure you will get that glove back to you very soon.
This Sunday would be nice. I'm home in free all afternoon.
I'm sure that'll work with him. I'll tell him next time I see him. So, what other business does the Pickwick Society have for today?
I say the new member tells us a story, a new story.
A new story, huh? Well, how will I create one in the spur of the moment? Oh, looky here. It was a dark and stormy night. The rain fell in torrents, except at occasional intervals when it was checked by a violent gust of wind. We swept up the streets, for it is in London that our sea is battling along the housetops of Pickwick.
Amy, what happened to my manuscript? I know it was here.
What manuscript?
Don't lie to me.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Amy?
Okay, I got so mad he left me alone. I didn't know what to do.
What did you do, Amy?
Well,
No, my writing's not my place. That was my only comment. I did never get that.
Josh, you hate us.
I hate it.
No, you don't.
I'm married in love with a hate like that.
Come now. Our sister never let the sun go down in our anger.
Well, I can't control the sun, can I?
take her to the bedroom, girls. Thank you, Lori. We're so grateful for your good thinking.
Let me know who she is, will you?
Of course, Lori.
Are you sure she's safe?
She's quite safe, dear. She isn't hurt and won't even take a cold, I think. You were so sensible in covering her and getting her home safely.
I only let her go. It was all Lori. If she should die, it would be my fault. It's my dreadful temper. I know it is. I've cured it. I think I have. It goes away for a while. It just comes out worse than ever before. Oh, what shall I do?
Watch and pray, dear. You never get tired of trying. You never think it's impossible to conquer your foe.
You don't know. You can't guess how bad it is. I feel as if I could do anything when I'm in a passion. Get so savage I could hurt people and enjoy it. I'm afraid I shall do something dreadful when they spoil my life and make everybody hate me. Oh, Harmony, help me.
I will, my dear. I will. Don't cry so bitterly, but remember this day and resolve with all your soul that you will never know another like it. Joe, dear, we all have our temptations, some far greater than your own, and it may take us our whole lives to conquer them. You may think your temper's the worst in the world, but mine used to be just like it.
Yours, Marvin? Why, you're never angry.
I'm angry. I've been trying to cure it for over 40 years and fully succeeded in controlling it. I'm angry nearly every day of my life, Joe. I have learned not to show it, and I soon hope to learn not to feel it, though that may take me another 40 years to do so.
If I'm ever even half as good as you, I shall be satisfied.
Oh, but she was a sweet little girl, and she could play this thing. She could make such sweet sounds. The whole house itself would ring. I just thought, well, your little girl likes to play the piano. At Christmas, she played it so beautifully. Maybe when she gets better, she could.
Mr. Lawrence, that's so sweet.
I don't know if it's in tune, though. Let's see.
You know, Mr. Lawrence, if you arch your fingers like this, you'll get a better sound.
Why don't you show me, child?
Oh, how so ever so surprised we are to see you here.
Papa, may I introduce you to our neighbor, Lori?
Lori, is it? Theodore Lawrence. Theodore Lawrence.
He's Mr. Lawrence's grandson.
On a break from college. I've known your grandfather for years. I'm very pleased to meet you.
This is Mr. John Brooke. He's originally from London, Papa.
I see you joined the army, John.
Yes, sir. I got my American citizenship, and I joined up to fight for the Union Army.
He's a fine man, Papa.
I can tell, but I've seen many fine good boys enter who were worse in this conflict. Don't you be one of them, son.
Oh, sir.
I won't. Oh, my dear family, it is so very good to be home.
Can I get you anything, Papa?
No, everything I could want on this dear earth is right here with me. The presence of my family and safety and bliss.
You're not going back there, are you?
No, Joe, I'm done for good. The war is over for me. I only pray for the day it's over for everyone.
Oh, did you know? He met up with my sister, Amy.
Where?
Which sister is that?
Oh, she's the youngest. But she's quite the young lady now. She's been on the console with Aunt March for over a year.
Describe her to me.
Oh, well, she's the artist in the family. She can draw such pretty things and pays attention to every detail. You might say she is a little late, though, when she put a clothespin on her nose trying to improve its shape. She has a temper not so big as mine. Once, there's this one time, we left her home alone, and she got very mad at me, and she felt all left out, and what she did next? And this brought out my temper. What she did was, she burned my stories, my manuscript, but I've been working forever on one, other than smoke, literally. I thought I'd never forgive her.
But you did.
Of course I did. She's my sister, and she's the sweetest dear in the world. How could I not forgive her? Anyway, I remember that I kept a second copy of all my work.
A copy? Where did you keep it?
Right up here. Did you know, the stories are actually better when I wrote them out the second time.
Memory's often better than ink.
Anyway, Amy's a wonderful person, vibrant and bright. She cares about her family, but she thinks she's quite the socialite. She's a great mixture of many various traits.
A quick read.
You didn't like it.
It is a very exciting and imaginative story, John.
But?
Yes, but you're capable of so much more. Just know when I asked you to trap your sister, what did you do? I'll tell you what you did. You spoke at length about her various good and bad points. You said she's a mixture of traits. That is because she's a real person. Real people have heart and are far more complex. Just look at your villain in The Maroon Heart.
Crimson Skull.
Just so. How would you describe your villain? He is described as a villain. Black-hearted Peter was a villain who always preyed on innocent by night. This is not a character. This is a caricature. He is a villain. You say so and no one will expect anything more from him. But real, genuine people are far more complex than that. Consider Juliet, Hamlet, Ivanhoe. These great, timeless characters are riddled with character flaws. That is what I wish I could write. But you've seen the stories, all right, yes? Humorous, little funny pieces, nothing of much consequence. But do you know Schubert's Lieder?
I think I heard you sing one of the songs once.
You did? Oh, you did. Well, I hope my rendition wasn't too bad.
I have a lower voice.
Did you understand it?
It was in German.
Ideally, that should make no difference. Each song has a tone that transcends mere languages. Franz Schubert has been dead for 40 years now, and yet, his songs are still alive. That is what I wish I could write. The words of a goat, a miller, or a Sir Walter Scott. Sensual music that goes straight to the heart. Now I can see this great writing, this stirring music. I recognize its greatness, but I cannot write it. I do not have that singular gift. But you do, Joe. I hear it when you tell me about the people you love, and I see it in the other writings you have shown me. You could have a book that would be not just read in the weekly edition of the Volcano, but one that would be read and enjoyed by people 100 years from now. They will still have heart, and yet you will still touch them.